Hey everybody, welcome to Kerbal Space Program. So this is the Mahula Brothers Ironman Challenge, and the Ironman Challenge is a thing I came up with that when your Kerbal dies, it's dead. It cannot come back. We cannot revert flights. Whatever we do happens. It's like real life. So right now, I am part of the Mahula Brothers family. And I have named all my Kerbals after Mahula brothers and sisters. So there's Mahula Kerbin, Bodyguard Bob Kerbin, Zanfan GMR, Bilbetto, Elephant Crunch, Fragalot, PJ Dog 10 Mom, happens to be the only female still alive from the Mahula family because I accidentally killed two of them already. So Space Junkie Kerman, she died, and Astro Girl 2011 Kerman died. Astro Girl is Mahula's girlfriend, and Space Junkie is a longtime uh, player. She's not a YouTuber, although all the rest of these people are, except Bob, are YouTubers. So we have a quite large YouTube community. These aren't all of them. These are just the ones that I have so far.
Mahula Bro Sync. Sir.
Mahula!
Lady Killer.
Yeah, Lady Killer. So today we're going to do a couple of things. We've got quite a few missions to ferry people. I got 6 as a matter of fact. Or 5, I'm sorry, because this last one, I had to take this Orbit Kerbin because it only had 45 minutes left on the timer. So I had to take it. But now that I've taken it, it will never expire. So you got to keep an eye on that as you're playing. If there's something out here that you really want, make sure to take it before the time expires. So we've got 1, 2, there's 4, 6, 9 tourists we have to get into just the atmosphere. So which is really cool. Now, I went ahead and opened up some science off camera and spent some science. I bought Advanced Exploration, which it was just a stepping stone to get to Scanning Tech, because Scanning Tech gives me this atmospheric fluid spectrovariometer. This will give me more science as I go along. Then it has the surface. It has a scanning survey scanner, but that has to be something that's in orbit. And then the surface scanner, but that just detects ore, so it's not a big deal. That doesn't give you any science. But then this one, I'm not sure about. It's a science experiment, but it's an infrared telescope that has to be mounted on a satellite. And we haven't done satellites yet, but I was more interested in getting this atmospheric fluid spectrometer. So when I look, atmospheric pressure scan, no, that's not what it is. So did I save it? Maybe I didn't save it. I didn't. So I was testing it out. It does give me science, and I need 300 science. So I'm like 44 points of science shy of getting this next Scanning Tech, which is going to give me that fluid thing. So what I need to do is I either need to build a rover and drive somewhere, but when I look at the science, I've pretty much hit everything. I mean, you look at my temperature scans, the only temperature scans I don't have that aren't on the ground are the ones up in the air. And the material studies the same way. Now, the surface samples, I've gotten all the surface samples I can get. Launchpad, shores, grasslands, without going to the highlands or the mountains. Now, there's also a desert biome. So there's 2 ways I can do this. I can drive there, which is not fun because it takes a long time to drive there. Or I can do the most dangerous thing possible. and build an airplane. So I think I'm going to ferry passengers up, get this out of the way, give us some more money. We got 1.5 mil right now. And then I will start building an airplane. I think I need to upgrade my runway just because I think the next one will give me a little bit flatter surface. But it also gives me a max vessel size and weight requirement. I'm going to go ahead and do it. It's only 75,000. Wait, what did I do? Back up. All right, right click. Oh, upgrade. There. All right. So now I have at least a paved runway.
Mahula Bro Sync said, "Yes, we want to see the plane build."
Yeah. So I just watched 1 or 2 videos on how to build a plane, and it's not easy. I watched him crash time and time again. So let's go ahead and get these missions out of the way, and then we'll get on to building the plane. I think I got it down. I've been playing a little bit on my other game, but we'll see. I got off the ground quite a few times, flew all the way over to the desert, flew up into the mountains. The highlands on my other game I'd already done.
Said, Captain Adonis Wright Brothers.
Yeah. Well, this could be where the rubber meets the road. Because I crashed quite a bit, but in my other game I can reset. This is Ironman. You can't reset. So Mahula, since you're on, we're going to go ahead and take your first 4 tourists up. There we go. We're good to go on the Kaboom too. We know this will go up into the atmosphere and come back down just fine. SAS and launch. So, we got to see all the nice Kerbal passengers there that Mahula is taking up into space. The nice thing is, you know what I should do is add a mech jet to this so I can look at how high everything's going without having to switch screens. But half fuel, I should hit about 57,000, I think, is where we hit, or not 57,000, 77,000. We get past 70. We make it into space with this guy. We know it works. It's worked before. It should work again. So let's go ahead and time warp. $50. Still got lots of speed. 60. I don't remember what it cuts off at. 70. 75? 77? Somewhere in there? 75, I think. We're starting to slow down a little. There's 75. Yep. 75.5. 75.6. All right, so now we're coming back down. Everybody's happy. Mahula's singing the happy song. They're all singing along. They all made it up into the atmosphere, or up into space, and they're on their way back down. As soon as we start seeing the atmospherics, I'll slow us down so we don't miss our parachute and kill Mahula. All right. There's our atmospherics. And we're below 300. I'm going to wait a little longer on the parachutes this time so we don't have to drift down as far. I know I should probably set it to like 2,500 and let it do it automatically. Maybe I'll do that, but it just scares the hell out of me. At least I have a little bit of time that if they don't come out from 5,000 feet, I can try to trigger them manually. But yeah, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll set it to 2600. What I need to do is learn how. So there's a minimum pressure and there's an altitude, and I can set the altitude. I understand what that's about, but I don't know what this minimum pressure is. I have to figure that one out. But maybe we'll set it to like 2600 and leave the pressure where it's at. I just turn them both up. And all right, we're coming back down. Let's switch to altitude above ground rather than sea level. Looks like although we're going to come right back down on the ground. Out on the grasslands. So I killed both Junkie and Astro Girl. Junkie I killed running passengers. I didn't get the parachute off in time. And Astro Girl I killed trying to get up to the mountains to do science. So she died for her beliefs. It was a fiery death. But we learned. So we should have, what did I say? We had 9 passengers and we're doing 4 at a time. So maybe we'll just do 2 runs and leave the 1 passenger alone. Unless it doesn't complete the mission. Because I didn't really look. Because see, there's a couple of, well, we'll just make sure Ellsbury stays on the ground. Or Merskis. Because those are singles. But it looks like I completed this one. A part of this one. Yeah. So, alright, there we go. We're back, we recover, and we made our money. So from 1.5 mil to, should be like 1.6, 1.7. No science. Huh. Oh, that's right, we only make like, oh, well, we only completed 1, that's why. Alright. That's alright, that's alright, that's alright. We're just going to do it again. So, Ellsberg. So, where is Ellsberg? Ellsby. So, he's the bottom one. So, we'll make sure he stays. We're going to switch out Mahula for Bodyguard Bob. Start at the top there. We'll get these 4 up, and then we'll have 1 tourist left. We'll leave him. This should give us our money. Oh, I was going to change the chutes. Yeah, that's all right. We'll change them next time. You can change them out on the platform, but it's 1 parachute at a time, where if you do it inside the VAB, then it changes all 3 of them, because they're all linked. Oh my god. I made some incredible strawberry lemonade. Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. Just stock lemonade mix, but I added, they make like these coffee flavorings, and I got the strawberry coffee flavoring. Oh my god. Is that good? Oh, definitely good. Alright, so that's it for this. We'll get up into orbit. Let's go ahead and just speed drive it. Warp drive, Commander. I'm going to warp up there and warp back. Bodyguard Bob is in control. And then we'll build our space. Well, I suppose it could be a space plane, because I've watched a lot of people that have taken planes from the ground and fly them up into orbit, but I haven't gotten that far into it. I'm going to make a very, very, very basic plane with science on it, because that's the whole purpose of So I have snowy mountains, and I'm sure there's a globe. There's like a North Pole. And then if you look, where's Kerbin? All right, you can't quite see it, but over in this direction, there's a desert biome. And I need to hit this mountain biome, but that won't be very hard to do. All right, watching the speed. Got to get below 400. All right, now I can deploy the chutes. I should be able to. Yeah, there goes gray. Okay. Wait till we hit 2600. There we go. And bring it on back down. Now, the planes on this game are not like a regular flight sim game. They're a little wonky, so there's a lot to it. So we'll see how it goes. But this should complete, yeah, all the missions except this one for Ellsby. And we'll just save him. Make our plane. We'll go get some more science. I only need 50 some science, so I think if I can get up in the mountains or the highlands, we should be good. I think I'll have to check the science again, but I think those are the only areas I haven't hit in this game. Yeah, everybody seems to be happy. Bob sang his little song. Coming down for a nice, easy landing. And so, you know, I am not going to land the plane. I am going to parachute the plane. Because everybody says landing is not easy. Landing is where you die. So if you want an easy way of getting back, you just parachute your plane down to the ground, which is what I'll do. So yes, it's cheaty, but I don't care. All right, there we go. We're at almost 1.7 mil. Let's check science really quick. I need to know if we've done materials. We've done materials in highlands, but I'm not seeing mountains. So unfortunately, surface sample I haven't done in highlands. That'll give me 18. All my surface samples have been giving me roughly 18. Some of them 22, but for the most part 18. And then a material study. If we can hit the mountains, we should get enough. Because I think I've already done temperature scan mountains, grasslands, highlands. No, we haven't hit the mountain yet. All right, so that may be the way to go, because I can get goo samples and everything. Because we did the highlands, because that's our scientist did that. Now, I did find out I was wrong. I'm not going to pull any more scientists or engineers from the astronaut complex, because it doesn't make any difference. The same science you can grab from a scientist that gets the same amount of science, except the scientist can reset the science. Look at all those. Wow, they're nice, right? That put me back up there. All right. So we'll do those on the next stream. So for right now, let's go into the space plane hangar and make an aeroplane. All right. So I start off with one of these. And then I did 2 science stations, one there, and 2 science juniors and one there. All right, then I did a Mach 1 liquid storage, so I had plenty of fuel. I have to put on 2 of these little ones.
El Papi underscore 2023.
Sup, Bob?
Said, Captain.
All right, we're going to put 2 there. Those are going to be our engines. As we're going to use the juniors. And so here's the thing that's really funny. I'm going to use 3 engines. Now, in order for these engines to work, these Junos, you have to have an air intake. Right now, I have no air intake. So you go to structure, aerodynamics. And you put on these 2 circular intakes. Now, this will also act as intakes for this 3rd engine back here. And I found with 3 engines, it just flies a little better. So then we need our tail. So we're going to go with, which one did we do? A winglet? Let's see. Lifting surface, control surface. So this one already had the control surface. So we're going to put one there. So we get that. Then we're going to grab one more and put it just on top. Oop. There we go. So there's our tail, and we're going to use the swept wing. Now, here's where the big part comes in. You have to have center of gravity and your lift. Right now, my lift is clear back here. So once I set this, I want my lift to be just on the back side. So this is directly center of my weight. Okay, so the yellow and black is my center of gravity. That's where my balance point's at. Well, I want my lift just behind it, between the center and the outside edge. And I found right in the middle works the best for giving me lift.
Said,
okay,
we all want it just on the back side.
All right. Then I place an aileron on here. Come on, link up. There we go. I had to turn it. All right, so put one of those on, and then we need landing gear. So I used the stationary gear. That was under
underscore 2023 there. Said, Mahula, that was quite the entrance.
So landing gear, I'm going to move it forward a little more. You move it too far back. Whoop. You move it too far back, and then when you go to tilt up, it doesn't want to tilt. So let's put it like that. No, I want it up a little more.
Mahula Bro Sync said, Bro, I've been here.
There we go.
Underscore 2023.
Like that, and we'll put a
said,
steerable
LUL
up front. I suppose I can get rid of that now. Those are the important steps. All right, there we go. All right, now we got to put science on this. So I already have those.
Underscore 2023.
Let's go ahead and put
said,
2 goo canisters.
That was a double meaning joke.
And pressure. Put it there. Temperature. Just forward of the pressure. We're kind of covering up our Mark 1 there. There we go. We'll do it temperature pressure. All right. So we've got all the science we can do. Now we need to add chutes. So I like these radial, not the drogue, radial mounted. We're going to put one up front. And we're going to put 2 in the back. One on each engine. Because then it kind of sets down. It will set down under a weight. Oh, that's not the right. Those aren't the right ones. See, I almost screwed that up. I want these. it'll come down with 3 chutes and come down flat. And slow enough that it's not going to damage anything. So let's just set the chutes now, because we don't want them at 1,000 feet. So we're going to set those at 3,000 feet. And I don't know what this pressure is, so I'm just going to go half pressure. And then we'll do the same thing for this one. 3,000 feet. And half pressure. I don't know, what did I do on the pressure on those? 0.4? Okay. We'll do the same. 0.4. 0.4. All right. So now those are set. Now, this thing comes with the control surfaces here on this and on the tail and then on your ailerons. So if you look at these, they all have pitch, yaw, roll. Pitch, yaw, roll. They'll all do the same thing. You don't want them to do the same thing. You want your tail to do something different, right? Because you don't want your tail to do different things. So, the aileron you can leave with everything on.
Said, Senior in Kerbal all day wondering when you were going stream.
Yeah, I've been practicing with Kerbal. So on this, on your tail, you don't want it to pitch, and you don't want to use it for roll. So you turn those off. But your winglets, which is
__
your
2023
tail pieces,
said,
you just don't want it to roll. Right? Roll? Yeah. Because you do want it to pitch, yaw, with the ailerons. But the ailerons you want to pitch, yaw, and roll. So, if I've done everything correctly, since I have 3 of you on the stream, who do we want to pilot? Who wants to do the voodoo of the first rocket? Oh, we gotta name the ship too.
_ 2023 said, I will.
Okay, Bob's gonna be the first pilot. Bob, these are various dangerous missions.
I nominate Bob.
Yeah, okay, it's Bob then. we got a second from Bill Beto. He said, "Yep, use Bob as the crash test dummy."
Mahula Brosink said, "Name Project Splat." El Papi _ 2023 said, "Death is only the beginning."
Right.
Zanfeng MR said, "Yep." El Papi _
All right, so we want. What do we want to name it?
Said, "Thanks, Bill."
Splat. Okay. All right. So
Bill
this is the
Beto
Splat science plane.
Anytime.
Science.
Zanfeng MR said, "Rock."
Science.
Bill Beto said,
Splat.
"Those look like shopping cart wheels."
Yeah. Well, I have the retractables, but they're heavier, and I know this works, so I don't want to. I have the retractables here, but they weigh 0.45 tons, and these are like 0.015 and 0.022. So that's 315 and 22. Yeah, 0.37. Where these are a lot heavier at 4.5, and that's for 1. So that would be for 2, and then 0.22. So these are definitely going to be a lot heavier landing gear, which they're cooler looking. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I could put Rover Max wheels on them, I suppose. But I know this design works, provided everything goes correctly. We should be fine. I already set the chutes. We're going to get rid of Mahula, and Bodyguard Bob is the crash test dummy. All right, Bob's first flight of the new Science Splat plane.
El Papi _ 2023
The idea is to get to the mountains.
said, "Blood trail."
All right, let's save this and launch it up.
Bill Beto
Oh
said,
shit!
"Looks like it will go very, very fast."
Yeah, but I didn't stage it. So I'll stage it out here, but then when I go for a second run after we recover it, I'm going to have to remember to change the staging back. I didn't set the staging, and I don't want to recover it. So break. So we need to add a stage because we only want the jets down here and all the parachutes.
2023
There we go.
said, if we
Parachutes on the
recover
second.
it.
Yeah. Well, the Kerbals are pretty, and I upgraded the landing strip there for you, Bob, so you're not on dirt. So it's not like you're a crop duster. All right. So SAS, gotta have SAS on. Gotta have it. You cannot control this thing. It drifts. It yaws. It does everything. All right. Turn off the brakes. Throttle up. Full power. And it's about 55 meters per second is where I can lift off. I should have tested my control surfaces.
All
right, we're good.
2023 said, and here we go.
No, something's not going right.
Said, Kerbal.
Bob's dead.
Bob's
dead.
Said, by Bob. Bill Better. Said, and Bob went. Happy underscore 2023
Bob's dead.
Said, dead.
Yeah, big time. I don't know why I didn't lift. That bothers me.
Bill Better.
Oh, look.
Said,
There's a tire.
Bob.
I wonder if I can recover that. Nope. Bob.
Zanfang MR said, could you have launched from a rocket?
Well,
Bill Better said,
I suppose
the
you
tire
could.
Survived.
I
El
suppose
Casa
you could.
Bombardero said, sleek squat. Mahula Bro Sync said,
All right. What
clip.
is going on?
Zanfang MR said, we and splat.
Maybe I didn't have two sciences on. I thought I did. Maybe I only had one science. No, I'm pretty sure I had two. So, All right. Let's take a quick peek here. So if I go up,
Mahula Bro Sync said, welcome at El Casa Bombardero.
yeah, it still wants to lift me up. As I go up, it's still, the lift is
El
still
Casa
lifting me up.
Bombardero said, use a canard configuration main wing behind tail fin in front.
Yeah, I haven't got any test on that though. So I did test this one out and it worked fine. I just don't understand what went wrong. Maybe I just need to sweep the wings back a little more. Oop. All right, I got to get off this. There we go. And set that. Maybe I got to go back a little more.
El Casa Bombardero said, trust me, I'm an engineer, well a student but still. El Papi underscore 2023 said, LUL.
Yeah, you're talking about putting a controlled surface fin up front. Doing
Mahula Bro
something like,
Sync said, the student becomes the master. El Casa Bombardero said, sleep pickle.
I suppose it can't hurt.
El Papi underscore 2023
No
said,
roll.
you. El Casa Bombardero said, yay.
Or do I want to use this more like the ailerons where I actually have, I can roll with it too. Might roll too fast. All right, we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. So this is
El Papi
I did move the wings
2023
back. Well, now my lift is
said,
different.
I say roll.
Yeah, but now see my lift. Well, even if I do go up, tilt up, I should have lift. All right, we'll try it out.
Said, I say dip, you say roll.
Let's, who are we going to use for a pilot? Zan, you want to take this one?
El Casa Bombardero said, it doesn't MQT her since their control surfaces.
Okay.
Zanfeng MR said, oh hell no.
Bilbetto, you want to be the test pilot? So this is an Ironman contest, so my buddies are, I named my Kerbals after the
El
guys
Papi
in Mahula.
_ 2023 said, yeah. El Papi _ 2023 said, Bill.
Bob votes for Bill. All right. That sounds like it was a first and a second. All right. Let's try it out.
Said, I must live by example. I'll fly. Bilbetto said, Bill.
Yep, Bilbetto even said
Bilbetto
to do
said,
it.
Bob.
Bob's dead. All right.
El Papi _ 2023 said, anytime.
Oh, hey. Remember what we talked about with the I forgot to do it. Okay. That's not going to do us any good.
_ 2023
So as soon as I stop,
LUL. Zanfeng
I'll recover it.
Said, boob shoots.
Yep. But Bill forgot to.
Bilbetto said, that looks suitably safe.
All right. All right. Whoops. Didn't mean to click there. All right.
El Casa Bombardero said, oh, frame rate is not good.
Yeah, I'm playing on a laptop. Plus having all the Twitch stuff up. All right, there we go. Now we're set.
Said, ha ha, see. El Casa Bombardero said, my laptop runs it at 60 FPS lol.
Yeah, this one's a few years old. All right, SAS and throttle up.
El Casa Bombardero said, move.
Oh, Bob or Bilbetto is still alive though.
Oh no. Zanfeng MR said, by Bill.
Yep, nope, Bill's still alive. He's
Bill
still
Beto
there. His cockpit survived.
Phew.
Yeah, right? Oh, it's not stopping long enough to recover. All right, do this. EVA. There we go.
El Casa Bombardero said, pull the main wings further back.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to go back to my original design because I've flown that one in my last game.
Beto said, one small step for Bill.
Did it again. All right. No, recover. So I got some parts out there. We'll recover a little bit here. Like I said, the planes are the nastiest part of this whole game. Rockets, easy peasy. Planes, not so much. All right. So let's go back to this. Let's put up. And I think I'm just going to stick with that design right there.
Said, My sleep pickle is THICC. Zanfeng MR said, Water has no legs, no body, and no head. Bob.
Dead Bob? I don't think he had anything. No head, no legs, no shoulders, no nothing.
El Papi underscore
All right,
2023
Bilbetto, let's try
said,
this again.
Thanks, Zan.
Throttle up.
El Casa Bombardero said, Kerbals a space sleep pickle. Zanfeng said, it's okay to roll now.
Come on, god damn it.
Said, pull up. Zanfeng.
All right, that's two.
Said, eject.
Bill's, yeah. I should have put an eject on it. All right, Bill's dead too. So,
Zanfeng MR said, by Bill. El Papi underscore 2023 said, no. El Casa Bombardero said, see, that's why you need front canards. Bill Beto.
yeah.
Said, oh dear.
The wings won't go back any further unless I take off the tails. I need more practice with that one before I do. There's just something I am not getting right here. It's just not lifting, even though it
El
should.
Casa Bombardero said, swift wing tail positions.
I think that's about where I had it the first time.
El Casa Bombardero said, do it.
No, I'm going to stick with this one for right now. I know I can get it off the ground. It's just a matter of getting that lift right where
El Casa
the
Bombardero said,
center of mass is at.
El Papi underscore 2023 said, who's next to die?
Yeah, right? So we got Elephant
El Casa Bombardero
and Frag.
said, pull the back gear under center of mass.
Oh,
El Casa
thank you.
Bombardero
That's exactly
said,
what it is.
that should do it.
Yep. That's exactly what it is. I couldn't get lift because my wheels were keeping me on the ground. All right, Elephant's going to go. We're going to move these forward. Oops. Need to go back to this. Yep, that's right.
Zanfeng MR said, by elephant.
Now, this will work because now my wheels are going to be underneath my center of gravity, and it'll allow my front to come up. Yep. It's exactly what it was.
El Papi
Wheels were too far back.
2023 said, our bad pivot.
Yep. Yeah, the wheels were keeping me on the ground instead of being able to get me up in the air, letting my nose come up. And the front canards are fine. I get that, but I knew this design would work. I just made it from... Why do I have flight engineer on?
Bill Beto
I don't know where that came
said,
from. Anyway.
I'm never getting on a plane again.
At least not on an experimental. Oh shit. Elephant's an engineer. He doesn't have any pilot experience. He doesn't have any experience now. All right. I forgot Elephant was an engineer. Guys, you need to remind me of these
El
things.
Papi underscore 2023 said, dead. Bill
Yeah.
Beto said, Rof Mao.
Yep. Okay. All right. We're going to leave Mahula. Mahula's going to be the one. And Mahula is a pilot. All right, Mahula, you watch. Now you're going to take right off. You sacrificed 3 of your buddies. This might be the end of the Ironman series if we kill everybody and kill all the pilots off.
Underscore 2023 said it was a long road getting from there to here.
Yeah.
Zanfang said, well, I don't think elephant needs to worry about engineering. El Casa Bombardero.
God damn it!
Wings and tail further apart, main wing a little more in front and tail fin a little behind. Zanfang MR said, and gone. El Papi underscore 2023 said, oh no. Bill Better said, boom, boom, boom.
So
Zanfang
moving the
MR
wheels up a little
said,
more, huh?
Mr. Boombastic. El Papi underscore 2023 said, and that's the end of the Ironman.
No, there's still Zan there. And Zan's the next pilot. And then there's Frag.
Zanfang MR said, I know. El Papi underscore 2023 said, Zan you next.
Yep. The Zan
El
Fed
Casa
Sped
Bombardero
Driving School.
said, Symmetry.
Let's see if Zan can do it.
Bill Beto said, go Zan.
This shit's still... What the heck? Zan's
El Casa
wing
Bombardero
and wheel
said,
broke.
Simri E. Zanfang MR said,
Oh,
Lord,
did I
yeah.
not have it?
El Papi underscore 2023
Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't have
said,
it clicked.
St. Peter is here with us waiting for your
Yeah, look
Zan.
at that. I gotta turn that back on.
El Casa Bombardero said,
There we go.
sleek drunk.
All right. All right,
El
Zan.
Papi underscore 2023
It's your turn.
said, oh well.
Yep. Too far. Because I think if I... Oh, my wings already... Oh, my symmetry on my wings gone, too. Jesus. Wasn't it up when I looked? Nope. All right, that's too far forward. So I'm going to put it about there.
El Casa Bombardero said, sleek and pasta.
That should be pretty close. Actually, I might move it closer to the center. There we go. 2 wings, 3 wheels. That should give me the pivot point I need and the thrust. We hope. All we're trying to do is get to the mountain, guys. We've killed, what, 4 people? This is the most deadly I told you.
El Casa Bombardero said, "No, it isn't too far forward. It's good that the wings are far apart. How many airplanes do you see with the tail and main wings that close?"
Well, just the Tomcat, but... Alright, now... I got too far forward. Alright, so we got to put it right on the balance point. Wheel's got to be right on the balance point for it to stay forward, because all the fuel's in the back.
El Casa Bombardero said, "I swear, put the tail fins in front and main wings behind and it will fly."
Oh, I'm sure it will, but I've had this off the ground before. I had it. I mean, I've flown it in my other game. I'm missing the little key. This is the first time designing a plane, so there we go. Now at least we're flat. Oh, Zan's doing a wheelie.
Zanfeng
I cut power.
said, "Bye."
Nope,
Pappy
you're still alive.
2023 said, "Dead."
Nope, he's alive.
Bill Beto said, "Zan made it." Bill Beto said, "This time."
Exactly. This time he made it. Alright. Alright, I gotta move the wheels back just a little bit more from center mass. So it stays down, but it'll lift when it gets some speed. A lot more into the plane design as far as, design than there is in the rocket. I mean, geez, the rocket stuff you can do all day long and be fine with it as long as you get the basics down with the control surfaces and enough thrust to get you where you want to go. Oh, damn it. I did it again. Symmetry. Didn't have the second wheel. It defaults back.
El Papi _2023 said, "So the guy that made a Robotech Veritex King in my book, man."
Yeah, well, that uses a lot of mods too. All right, set symmetry. That was where it was marked before. Yep. All right. Once we get a flyable one, then it's a piece of cake. And this will probably be the last flight attempt, too, because we're approaching our hour of stream time. All right, full throttle. Ignition.
El Papi _2023 said, "Many boffins died to get us this information."
There we go. We are airborne. See, I knew it would work. All right, now we got to turn right around and head for the mountains.
Bill Beto said, "Yay." Zanfeng said, "Ha ha ha 6 dead."
Alright guys, now all we gotta do is get above the mountains, we'll cut power, aim it right down and pop the chutes and land. So for science, go ahead and put that out.
Score 2023. Send. What could go wrong?
Right? What could go wrong? So, as soon as we get over the mountains, the only thing that's going to do us in the mountains is trying to land on a flat surface. And it's most likely going to be angled. And we're doing this all for science, guys, all for science. Well, it only took, what, 5 deaths? And Zan be the one who got the plane off the ground.
Zanfang said, you haven't landed yet.
Oh, but I got parachutes, my friend.
Of course.
Parachutes. That's what it's all about with the landing. It'll come down slow enough that I won't blow anything up. The big thing is whether I come down flat or on a mountainside. I really need to come down on a flat spot. I'm trying to aim for this area right here. As soon as I see we're over a mountain, I think I can hit right here and be fine. Flying over highlands. Highlands still. Mountains. All right. Hopefully we're still over mountains. Yes, we are. All right. So now the key comes from whether it'll be flat enough when I land or if I'm going to go down the hill. So let's go ahead and we'll zoom up time here a little bit. Oh, first of all, okay, 2,200 feet. Then we'll get all of our science done and recover. Temperature over the mountains. Might as well. Pressure. Nope. I think I'm going to be on a slope. That's right, we'll just hit the brakes. Alright, there we go. So, let's log this, get science, log mystery goo, log the second mystery goo.
El Papi underscore 2023 said, nice.
Alright,
Zanfeng MR
now we'll do
said,
a
Zanfang.
EVA. Yeah. EVA report. And the last one will be soil sample.
Gilberto said, our deaths were not in vain, we saved Zan.
Right? Oop. Come on, Zan, get back in the plane. Your helmet. Oh, let's plant a flag. We might as well plant a flag too, right?
Zanfeng MR said, oh hell no.
There's the flag. Zan lives. Alright. Take off his helmet. Let's remove his helmet. There we go. Come on, grab a hold, Zan. Quit bonking your head.
El Papi underscore 2023 said, LUL. Zanfeng MR said,
There you go.
he'll take what the Navy say for 10 Alex.
We did get a crew report, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, that should be everything. Now we can take this same plane and go over the desert. That's a little bit longer flight, but now we know it works and it gets off the ground. The parachutes work. I may put a second one up front just so it balances it out, but look at that. We got 73 science. We have 329 now. So we have enough
Zanfeng MR
to purchase.
said, let Bob fly out soon.
We have enough now to purchase the
El
scanning
Papi
tech,
underscore 2023
because that will give us
said, Bible
atmospheric fluid. And then I can do that in every biome also. So we definitely want to go ahead and take this, and then we're going to run around. I'll do this off camera, but I'll run around and do the atmospheric fluid test in every biome that we have, except obviously the mountain and the highland. But I can do the grassland and the shore from the rover, and then when we go to the desert, we'll have an extra. So we should come back with a lot of science on that one. So thanks everybody for watching. We're going to go ahead and advance to the next day, since that was almost night. Oh, what do we? Zan lives. Look at that. There's your marker, Zan. Zan lives. We can actually go to it. There we go. We'll go to where Zan was in the mountain. He's no scientist, but he's hell of a pilot. There we go.
Zanfeng MR said, true that.
So, yeah. I wonder if there's a science. Isn't there science for taking? I know there's a soil sample, but isn't there science for taking like samples of trees and rocks and stuff like that? I don't remember. I do not remember. Let's go back to the Space Center. I may just have to upgrade the crew. Well, that just unlimited Kerbals is all that is. Maybe it's science? No, I know it's not the science. Because the science is collect surface samples. So, well, maybe there's not. I thought there was one for collecting just samples. So, well. The upgrade just gives me unlimited contracts. There's another ferry mission. We'll do that. There's another ferry. Oh, we're at 7. So I need to either upgrade this. How much is it to upgrade? 225,000? You will go ahead and upgrade it. Oh, that's the wrong one. 282, we'll still upgrade that. All right, there we go. So we upgraded mission control. Now we can grab a few more. Let's go ahead and grab that ferry mission. These are all simple, easy ferry missions up into space. That'll give us some more money back. We'll make our money back. Got quite a few ferry missions. So please, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm on Twitch. I will also upload this to YouTube. All those links are in the description once I post this. And as always, you know, guys, thanks a lot for coming and watching.
Zanfeng MR said, "Here ferry missions."
Yeah. Ferry missions are good for money, but not for science. So, all right, guys, as always, this is Captain Adonis.
Zanfeng MR
Thank you for
said,
stopping by.
El Papi _2023 said, "Do we get a memorial?"
We probably should make a memorial, right? I think we should. But anyway, as always, this is Captain Adonis, and